By now, you've probably heard the tragic news of NFL quarterback Dwayne Haskins getting killed on I-595 down here in South Florida. He was run over by a dump truck as he was trying to cross the westbound lanes of I-595. For those of you not familiar with I-595 down here in South Florida, it's one of the most treacherous stretches of highway in South Florida. Accidents all the time. I don't know if he was unfamiliar with the highway, but it's not a place for you to fool around. But in the aftermath of people finding out about his accident, of course, everyone rushes to get on Twitter and be the first one to break a story. Unfortunately, one of the people who broke the story, who's one of the NFL insiders, Adam Schefter, dropped a tweet that was just completely absurd and inappropriate. Rightfully so, people reacted immediately and destroyed and trashed Adam Schefter for putting out such an inappropriate tweet. Remember, just last week, ESPN went on a spending spree and spent $250 million signing a couple hosts. Of those hosts was Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter, it says here, he earned a new contract worth $9 million per year. $9 million per year. You'd think if you were paying somebody $9 million a year that they would get something right and endeavor to report accurately and appropriately without embarrassing himself or the network. But that wasn't the case. In his rush to get the word out, here is the original tweet that Adam Schefter posted. Dwayne Haskins, a standout at Ohio State before struggling to catch on with Washington and Pittsburgh in the NFL, died this morning when he got hit by a car, which was a dump truck, in South Florida. Per his agent Cedric Saunders, Haskins would have turned 25 years old on May 3rd. Now, I don't know Adam Schefter. I'm just a guy with a camera and a microphone. I don't think he was trying to be insensitive. But when you type on your keyboard or you're on your phone and you put something out there, you've got to be cognizant of how it's going to sound to people. Putting out a tweet where you start off not by his tragic death, but by saying a standout at Ohio State before struggling to catch on with Washington and Pittsburgh in the NFL. Come on, man. You got to do better. You got to know that at that moment, a young 24-year-old man has been killed tragically, and you bring up his struggles in the NFL. Well, you know what happened next. Many athletes and friends of Dwayne Haskins jumped on and started coming after Adam Schefter right away. And it was deserved. Lamar Jackson, big time name quarterback. Adam Schefter, you lame as F. Hope you know what that means. All around grown ass man and can look in the mirror and smile at yourself. A lot of players have had it with Adam Schefter for quite some time. As I said, I don't know Adam Schefter, but I just have a problem with these guys on the keyboard, these little dweeby guys who jump on ESPN and all day long do nothing but attack and critique these guys when they've never put on a helmet, never put on shoulder pads, and it just doesn't sit right with a lot of the NFL players. It doesn't sit well with a lot of fans. Dwayne Haskins went to Ohio State where he was the standout. Now look at one of his fellow Buckeyes here, someone who was very close to Dwayne Haskins. This tweet was by Cardell Jones. He says, how about Dwayne Haskins, son, husband, Buckeye, brother, friend, beloved teammate has passed away. All of the important things that Adam Schefter should have pointed out. TF, hope you know what that means, but it means the. His career ups and downs have nothing to do with him unfortunately losing his life, and they don't. None of those career stats have anything to do with being in a tragic accident, being hit by a dump truck and losing your life. STFU, I'm sure you know what that means. Let his family and friends grieve instead of throwing shade. Praying for the Haskins family. That's what it's all about. A young man just 24 years old, in his prime, trying to reestablish himself in the NFL. And he gets run over by a dump truck, and Adam Schefter runs quickly to his keyboard or his phone and tweets out the most insensitive tweet he possibly could do. A $9 million per year reporter with ESPN, and he can't even do what we're doing right here. Can't take the time to empathize with what people are going through. And as you can imagine, there was more words from the NFL community as to what Adam Schefter did. This is from Joe Hayden, a Pro Bowler down here from the University of Florida. And he says, you got to do better, Adam Schefter. This is wild. A man lost his life. I wasn't going to make a video about Dwayne Haskins getting killed today because it just wasn't my place to. But what I had to make a video about was Adam Schefter and some of these wokester ESPN hosts who feel the need to always take the jab at a player. So always, even in death, taking a little jab at a player. That's not right, man. That's just not right. You get paid way too much money to get the story right. You get paid way too much to understand what people are going through. And to simply just put out a tweet, completely insensitive, then to delete the tweet. The reason why you're seeing screenshots is he deleted it, reposted, never apologized, never said anything, like it didn't even happen. I'm telling you right now, these woke ESPN journos are some of the worst people in regards to ignoring what other people feel. Again, I don't know Adam Schefter. He may be a great guy, but in regards to treating athletes and treating athletes well, this kind of stuff can't stand. And I'm not even about to say it was racially motivated, as some people on Twitter will say. No, I don't believe that at all. There's been no indication that it was racially motivated. It was just insensitive, and a $9 million a year journal on ESPN, even woke ESPN, should know better. Let me know what you guys think.